guys!
Hi.
Welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, I'm Glow.
And I'm Nana Lynn.
And this is our Vlogmas Day 3 video.
Woohoo!
Yes, I know, in 3 days it looks like we haven't changed clothes.
Well,
We've also pre-recorded.
Yes.
So, this is Vlogmas Day 3. And we're going to be doing a Q&A. Same spot that we filmed our last video in, too. So, I came up with 12 questions.
We're kind of glued to our chairs.
Yeah, a little bit. 12 questions, but I only came up with 12 because I figure we'll have there's some that's like story with it.
Maybe.
And, there'll be some stories. So, because I know some of your answers for these. So, yes.
And when do I get to ask you questions and you have to answer them?
When you want to. We'll do another Q&A where Nana do that. We'll do another Q&A and where Nana can come up with questions. I'm answering these questions too.
Okay.
But I looked these up.
Hi, kitty. Ooh. Come on.
What is your favorite TV show / shows?
Oh, well, how far back do you want to go?
Like current. What's your current favorite TV
current ones? Sorry, cat just jumped in the box. Guess it gives us a cat in the box. Currently, I guess I'm into the whole NCIS series.
Yeah.
Regular NCIS with good-looking Mark Hamill.
Yes.
Mark Harmon. Sorry. And let's see.
And these can be shows that you can find on Hulu and stuff too that aren't exactly on TV right now.
And then, LA, NCIS LA, and NCIS New Orleans.
New Orleans.
New.
Okay. And for me, mine would be Dance Moms and Abby's Ultimate Dance Competition. You can find them on. I think it's on Hulu, but it might be Netflix. No, it's on Hulu or Netflix, one of them. They're on there.
Yeah, you can find them.
Say Yes to the Dress. I think because I'm getting married. It makes me happy to see.
Some of the dresses they say yes to.
I'm like, what? And Guy's Grocery Game. I've been really enjoying them. And
because Guy's so funny.
I love Guy. Ferrari. And he's from Ohio, so it makes me even.
And no, we're not naming our capital.
No. We all voted against
Grocery Town. No.
Flavor Town.
Flavors, excuse me. Same difference.
And then one other one is Beat Shazam, which is on Hulu. Me and Christian was on Hulu. Now it's locked on Hulu, and you have to pay extra for it.
Of course.
And I'm not doing that, so we watch it on YouTube. But it was on Hulu, so it counts.
Right.
What is your favorite drink / drinks?
Sweet tea. And pretty much coffee. That's all I drink. You know why? Because I can't stand water.
Flavored water for me. Coffee. Or
Cocoa, hot tea.
The favorite.
Drinks a lot of those.
I drink a lot of different. Like, I do get a variety. I love tea. I love coffee. I do drink soda. Not my favorite thing in the world. Like, I could live without it, but it's still something I drink. Okay. How old are we? This is actually a question from my subscriber.
Okay. I am 62 years.
Yeah.
Let's see. 3 months and give or take a couple weeks. In other words, I was born in August. Okay. Long time ago.
19. But everybody thinks I look 12, so.
Yeah, she even gets stopped by police officers. Young lady, why are you driving this car?
Because I'm 19.
Hilarious.
It is. I'm like.
She whips out her license. Where'd you get this fake license?
It's my name, my birthday, everything.
Read it, dude. Read it and weep. It's me.
I literally. Like, what's your social? Tell them. Why?
All right, we'll let you go this time, but don't let it happen again.
I did nothing. You stopped me for underage driving.
That's right. They get embarrassed.
They do. Don't let it happen again.
No.
What the heck do you mean don't let it happen again?
Would you like me to tell you a story how to get out of a ticket?
No, we're not. We're not promoting.
It works.
Anyway, what is your degree in or will be? This is another question from a subscriber. I guess they mean what's your degree in and what will mine maybe be in.
My degree is in medical assisting. I unfortunately am disabled at this point, not able to do that. I do get a lot of medical between Gloria and Christian. I'm kept pretty
And
busy.
friends.
They'll call me. My cousin will call me and say, "What do you think about this?" I don't know. I don't have a shingle. I have to be very careful. I can be sued for practicing medicine without a license. So, but anyway, there you have it. I am a medical assistant, so if I throw something out there medical, I better be right.
Mine will be in early childhood with a minor in psychology. I've always been thrilled with how the human mind works.
Yeah.
It's weird.
And doesn't work.
And doesn't work. And why I'm nuts. So.
Well, I knew why I'm nuts.
Anyway, this question made me laugh, so that's why I put it on. If you could travel to any planet, which would you pick and why?
If I could travel to any planet?
Yeah.
Any planet.
In our solars. In any planet.
Within our solar system?
Yeah, we'll go in our solar system so
All right.
they all know what we're talking about. If you guys don't know the planets, Mercury, Venus, Mars.
Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, not Pluto, Pluto, not Pluto. I don't know where we are.
And
But
Pluto.
I'm going to say Pluto.
What planet?
And that would be the planet that I would want to go to because I want to see if I can find Mickey Mouse. Actually, no. I don't know what planet. Saturn has always intrigued me with its rings. And, Mars is going to be warmer than here, so I really don't want to go there because it gets too hot here in the summertime. Venus might be good. But we'll go with Jupiter. I want to travel everywhere. I like all the planets.
I want to go to Saturn's the one with the rings.
Saturn's the one for me.
I want to go to Saturn. I want to know what makes it so special that God put a ring on it. Because she was a single lady once, so why did he put a ring on it? I want to know.
More than one.
Yeah, he put more.
There's like 3 or 4 rings on Saturn.
I want to know why he put rings on them. He promised her, he engaged her, and he married her. I want to know why. What's so special? That is my question for God.
I have a question for God, too.
Yeah, God.
Should I tell?
That's our new 13, so go ahead.
God, I love you very much, and I know you love me, but I just have, I have a lot of questions, but I have one that's been burning a hole in my mind for the last 3 months or so. Why did you invent bed bugs? What is their purpose? What can it possibly be other than making people itch and them being so darn hard to get rid of? So there you go. That's
And
my
then,
question
like I
for
said,
God.
mine is why did he put 3 rings on Saturn?
Yep.
Okay, so we've done that one, and we've done all these, so I can cross things up. What is the first memory, the earliest memory that you have?
Earliest memory.
Obviously, mine might be a little younger than hers, because as age goes up, memories fade.
The earliest memory I have, I was 3 years old,
Okay,
standing up against the wall in my mom and dad's kitchen,
okay.
brand new house that we lived in. I was wearing a pink and white striped dress. It was Easter. And I'd gotten it for Easter. Or maybe Christmas, I can't remember. I think it was Easter, though. And I remember we went to my grandmother's for dinner. And I got so sick all over that dress. I got so sick all over that dress. And I cried because I got sick on my dress. Grandma took it. She wrapped me up in one of Granddad's shirts. She said, "You just sit here. I'll fix your dress." And she did. And she ironed it. She spent all day washing my dress, ironing my dress, make sure it was dry and clean and everything, and put it back on. And she said, "Now there." I promptly fell asleep and was sick for 3 days. But, that was my earliest memory. I can remember that.
Okay. I actually have to think about my earliest. The thing is, I have so many photos, I could put the memory to.
Me too.
But I don't, if you want the earliest thing that I can actually remember, it's what we had for dinner last night. I have a terrible memory. Now, if the earliest picture that I can think of that, in my mind, is me and Jakey in the backyard. We were in this truck. They swore this truck would not start.
did though, didn't it?
They left the key in it. The kids figured
And what do kids do?
the
They climb.
the 2-year-olds figured out how to turn the thing on. We moved the truck and we almost landed in the lake.
Mm-hmm.
Or the pond by our house. And that is a memory that I will never forget.
I'm certain of it. I have another memory though that's about the same time, and it too involves an Easter dress and the little bonnet. And I remember this little purse Mom bought me. It was so pretty, and it had little flowers on the front, and they were encased in a plastic thing so they couldn't come off. And I got these. I don't think they make them anymore, but you used to have these little stuffed animals that you could pull the string on, and they would talk. They would say different things. Like I had Casper the Friendly Ghost. That's who they got me, was Casper that year. And I played that thing so much. I absolutely wore the record out on the inside of it. It would start skipping phrases. I mean, it would start out in one and go to another. Like 2 phrases that got combined were "Don't be afraid of me" and "boo," and it was "Don't be afraid of boo." So, it just skipped everywhere. Okay. But it was fun.
And our next question. What foreign language would you like to learn and why?
Well, I know what foreign language I do speak, not fluently, but I do speak enough of it to get me in trouble.
That's the issue. I know enough to get me to a point, but I'd love to learn to speak fluently. So
yeah, French, and what was the other one? There's another one. Shawnee. French because, well, Adam's family roots. What can I say? Tish, that was French. Anyway, most of your viewers will get it. And Shawnee, because that's my roots.
Honestly, Spanish, I've learned enough of it that I just love to understand it.
With as many people in our country who speak Spanish at this point, yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Oh, and a show that we both watch, which I forgot to include in my favorites, would be The Masked Singer.
Mandalorian too. I love Mandalorian.
/ The Masked Dancer when it comes on. I'm excited, but I think it's going to be very difficult.
It's going to be hard.
Unless they got like Maddie Ziegler and Mackenzie and Kendall and them on there that like we've grown up watching.
I mean,
that's not easy because there's a right and there's a wrong in dance. It's
absolutely.
And so unless they're somebody who completely doesn't point their foot. Which there is people that do that. Like, that's their signature thing, is they never point their feet. It bothers me.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see.
You think Abby would let them do that?
Well, Abby doesn't have control of them anymore.
No, that's true. She doesn't.
They all have their own careers. Yeah. I think the only one she still has any kind of control over is, what's her face? Not Maddie, but it's the little ones.
Yeah.
Eliana and them. Actually, I think it's Lola that she's. I think she's.
Hi, big guy.
She still has a big thing with Lily, but that's I think it. And she might, because she let Mackenzie and Maddie do Dance with the Stars Kids.
Yeah.
So. Anyway.
Here comes my big man coming up. What are you doing?
Have you met any famous people? If so, story.
I have.
I know Nana's at least one of Nana's if she hasn't met more. I'm not going to give you a story for everyone I've met. Because we could be here a while.
Quick. When I was back again in my childhood, I met this little, and back then they called them midgets. They didn't call them little people. They called themselves midgets, okay? But I met this little guy. His name was Billy Barty. And anybody that, sees any movies with Billy Barty in them, you're going to know him. He was a wonderful guy. He actually jumped down off of his big stool and stood there and talked to me so I could look down on him. Because I didn't understand why he was so little. I said, "Why did God make you so little?" And he said, "Why did God make me so little?" He said, that's a very, very good question. He said, "My son is 3 years old and he's taller than I am." And I said, "Wow." So we talked about it for a little bit, and he said the only thing that I can come up with is that God ran out of clay when he was making mankind. And he said, well, I have enough to make just this little person. So he made a little person. And then I also met Helen and Billy Scott, who were country music singers from back in the day, way back in the day. And, oh my God, who else have I met? I met, as soon as I say the name, you'll know, Peter Breck, Nick Berkeley. I met him. And, God, I met a lot of people, guys.
I want to
A lot
hear.
of people.
I want your woo story. That's
You want my what story?
Woo.
Who?
Woo.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting on.
All right. Well, I was riding my little cart around Walmart, and I'm trucking, trying to get done. It's busy. I'm just, kind of, and this whole group of guys, and I mean, it was a mountain of muscle. Okay, are walking up the aisle, and I stopped because I almost ran into him, and I look up, and there's this face staring back at me, and I'm like, I know this guy. And all of a sudden it hit me who it was, and I looked up at him and I went, woo? And he went, shh. And then he patted me on the shoulder, and I was like, oh, Ric Flair touched me. So, yes, and that was in our local Walmart right here, baby, in our local Walmart. And it was just like, I just wanted to scream, Joshua, come here. But I was trying to play it cool because, I didn't want him to think I was typical fan. And besides, if he was there incognito with all those bodyguards around him, I wasn't going to call attention to the man, okay? But it was really cool. He was a nice guy. He really was. So there you go.
Okay. Not to be outdone. I'm gonna save us some time because this could be a 30-minute question. Senators?
Mm-hmm.
The current president of the United States.
Yes.
The current governor of Ohio and Pennsylvania and West Virginia.
Can I add one in there for you?
Yeah.
She has also been in contact with, when she was a kid, our
president-to-be.
President-elect.
We don't talk about that.
And I'm not even going to finish that sentence.
I'm not
I was going to, but I'm not going to finish it.
No, we're not. President-elect, I've met him when I was little. You've got to know what this is to understand this, but I've met the person who drives the hot dog machine.
The
Oscar Mayer.
Yeah, the Wienermobile.
I've met the Wiener. I've seen him. Been in the Wienermobile.
Cool. Did you get a wiener from it?
I did.
Cool.
It was my first hot dog, actually. So there's a story. First hot dog in the middle of New Concord.
Yeah.
9 years old.
Oh, I've met Senator John Glenn too. Yeah.
Been in his house.
I have. I met him.
John Cena. Don't tell Ashley.
Well, she watches this sometimes, I think.
I know she does. If she sees this, hi Ash.
If she sees it, yeah.
Yes, met John Cena. Met Becky Lynch one time.
Josh was met Matt Hardy.
I met Jeff Hardy one time.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's a crazy son of a gun.
He was creepy. I was like 7.
He's a crazy guy.
I was like, what is happening?
He's changed a lot. So
I've met a few people. I've met some of our local celebrities. Like, we have some up-and-coming artists here in town. Tracy Lingerfelder.
Wildheart.
Amlite Sound.
Oh, yeah, Amlite Sound.
Yeah, we all know about him. We all know Amlite. It's okay. Anyway.
Who will kill us.
Now, this is a question I told Nana I am excited to hear her answer because I think it's funny. What animal best represents your personality?
My personality?
Yeah.
Oh, my Lord. I don't know. Well, I do kind of know. But
I have an idea of what I would say for her.
let me just say that
Well,
I think I'm a sloth. I'm not fast. Okay, I'm not a fast person. But when my husband went to Panama, they told him they were describing the animals that were down there. And they said, animals in Panama are either fast or they're dangerous. And if you've got it in your hand, it wasn't very fast, was it? So I will say that you do not back me into a corner. I will come out with teeth bared and cut you in half. In fact, my motto is do not mistake my kindness for weakness. And people recently have done that, and they have found out that I am not a weak person.
no. Okay, that's not the animal I had in mind for her.
What animal did you have in mind?
I said a bear.
A bear. Oh, okay.
For you, I would say a bear.
I like to hibernate in the winter. Yeah.
She's calm, she's protective, but piss her off. And you don't wanna.
No, I've always told him if I start to cry, run.
Yes.
Run.
Literally, I seen her cry one time, and I got Christian. I said, Christian, go deal with it. Like, I'm gonna go hide.
Fast and far. Run.
I hid in our bedroom.
Yeah.
That's what I sent her boy to her. I went, Christian, go, me, hide.
Yeah. If I get mad at you, don't come back till I tell you to come back. Because
I don't make her mad very often.
You haven't really made me mad.
Well, exactly. You still let me live.
And that's probably a good thing because, Kitty.
Okay. For my own,
look at that, babe. Oh, he's trying.
Again, I could say a bear, because...
Yeah. I'm over here, really, I am.
I go between a gazelle and a bear a lot of times. Because I can be a very graceful and happy and elegant person. But make me mad. Or I can be very comforting and calm. So you know what really an animal like this thought of that I could really use? A kitty. I am a kitty.
What about a koala?
Koala, a kitty. I like to sleep. I like to be petted. I like to be played with. But don't make me mad. Because then the claws come out. And you go... Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's your favorite Starbucks drink?
Well, I've only had a couple. What did I have? Was it caramel frappe, macchiato, whatever? I don't remember.
Every time Nana goes, she gets a caramel frappuccino.
Thank you.
Or a caramel crunch frappuccino.
Yes. Nana doesn't go to Starbucks often.
And when she does, she doesn't venture very much.
Yeah.
She's tried other drinks, because I've gotten them. She's tried the pink drink.
I have a cat pillow in my bag.
I've seen that. She's tried the kiwi starfruit one.
See, it's not that my taste buds don't like them. It's that my intestinal tract does not like them.
And there was some that, I've tried a good bit of Starbucks drinks. I'm on a current kick of their cold brews. So currently my favorite would be their caramel cold brew with peppermint foam.
That's their Christmas one, right?
No, it's off. You have to specially order it.
Yeah, but I'm saying they usually do that one for Christmas.
Yes, you can get the peppermint stuff. Before it was the Java chip frappuccino. Now it's that. Before it was the peppermint mocha. I go back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Depends on the day, depends on what I want.
My dad would say depends on how her head bangs when she gets out of bed in the morning.
Pretty much. Favorite ice cream flavor?
Butter pecan. No stories about that. Just butter pecan.
Um,
I kind of like maple nut too.
if I can eat it, maple nut, mint chocolate chip, vanilla.
Vanilla's good on apple pie. Hot piece of apple pie.
Can I eat it?
No.
No. Should I, let me rephrase it. Should I eat it?
No.
No. Do I?
Yes. And then she walks around sick all evening and feeling bad. And...
It's like Starbucks. Should I have it?
No, but she does.
Do I? Yes.
But she does.
It's okay. I mean, this is probably going to give me a stomach ache later and I'll feel like crap.
Mm-hmm.
And I already started that feeling, but it's okay because I'll push through it.
Okay.
The thing is, I haven't bought any milk recently for myself.
Yeah, that's good.
Because, well, like my milk. Because when I go in, they either don't have the kind I get, because I don't get like this. They have a really expensive brand, and then they have the one I get. The one I get's $2.19. We'll pay that. I'm not paying $5 for it.
No.
It's not even a gallon.
It's a quart.
It's a quart, which is all I need in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But I get the great
value. It's
value.
not like she sits and drinks it like a lot of people. I've been known to grab a glass of milk before I go to bed and just
No, I don't do that. I make it in like cups of hot chocolate or
just to make it taste a little richer. Yeah.
Yes, I use some water. Or I'll have once in a while I'll have a glass of milk with breakfast. But now I drink a lot of coffee. Anyway. So ice cream, those are my flavors if I eat it. Twix ice cream is also really good. And our local Dollar Tree sells them in this little container that I can eat almost and be okay. And our final question, lucky question 13. What's the favorite dinner that we make here at home?
Oh.
I know the answer.
Sweet sour chicken, duh.
Mine is something we don't make very often, but we have had is stuffed peppers.
See, I can't use peppers. I would have to take stuffings out and leave the peppers.
I know.
But, oh well, that's life. Here are trees pretty.
Mm-hmm. Mine would either be the stuffed peppers or I really like mac and cheese and hot dogs.
Mm-hmm.
I like basic. And again, there's a meat thing that I don't eat a lot of it, but when I do, it's good.
Mm-hmm. She's got to be careful with cheese, too. There again is the milk.
Yeah, but I do okay with it. A lot of times I get more if it's like ice cream, which is just cultured, or just straight milk. Like cheese I've done pretty well with. I do decently okay with cottage cheese, though, too. But I don't ever eat a lot of cottage cheese.
Right.
So, I wouldn't know. Because that's a texture thing. It's not even the fact that it's made of milk. It's just a texture thing that bothers me. I'm like, what the heck is in there?
Yep.
But it's okay. I do well. Some dinners that we don't like as much. We'll make it an even number 14. What's a dinner that you don't like as much? You'll eat it, but you don't. It's not your favorite.
I'll eat it, but it's not my favorite. Well, I can't do a lot of Italian stuff, but pepperoni is totally out of the question. I do not like pepperoni pizza.
Well, yeah, which we don't eat a lot.
It doesn't bother me. I mean, it doesn't like me. So.
No, so usually we get we have pepperoni pizza in there that will probably because we ate lunch kind of early tonight too.
Yeah, we'll probably eat again before we go to bed tonight, but right now I'm not even hungry. No. I don't eat a lot.
So, but one that I don't love entirely is I don't like a lot of lasagna.
Yeah.
I do eat it. Obviously, that's what we had for lunch today.
Well, I'm going to have to say sign off here and go.
Same.
Oh, okay.
But if we have to, I can run to the cold room since you don't like the cold.
I will go to the cold room.
No, I like the cold.
We are trying to freeze the bugs out of my room. I just find one now and then, and it just makes me crazy.
So the next videos that you guys will see is probably us filming some of our books.
Hopefully, yes.
Because I'm probably going to pull our tote out when I go back there.
Yeah, I can help you catch up the chapter book if you want.
And yeah, 'cause that book should almost be done.
And it's not.
And I'm on chapter 6.
Uh-oh.
It's okay, because I just said where we were at, so I can find it again.
Alright.
Anyway, guys, as I head off everything.
We will see you in the next
Video.
video. Bye-bye.
Bye.